1691. Never was a year so well begotten. Backsy, foresy, and inside out, the best of years to ballad about. On the first fine day of January, I ran to my sweetheart Marjorie, and tossed her over the roof so far that down she fell like a shooting star. But when we two had frolicked and kissed, she clapped her fingers about my wrist, and tossed me over a chimney stack, and danced on me till my bones did crack. Then, when she had labored to ease my pain, we sat by the stile of Robin's Lane, she in a hare, and I in a toad, and puffed at the clouds till merry they glowed. We spelled our loves until close of day. I wished her good night and walked away, but she had put out a tongue that was long and red, and swallowed me up like a crumb of bread. There was no wind, and yet the air seemed suddenly astir. There were no forms, and yet all space seemed thronged with growing hosts. They came from where and from nowhere, like phantoms as they were. They came from many a land and place. The ghosts, the ghosts, the ghosts. And some were white, and some were gray, and some were red as blood, those ghosts of men who met their death upon the field of war. Against the skies of fading day, like banks of clouds they stood, and each wraith asked another wraith, what were we fighting for? One said, I was my mother's all, and she was old and blind. Another, back on earth my wife and weak old baby lie. Another, at the bugle's call I left my bride behind. Love made so beautiful my life, I could not bear to die. In voices like the winds that moan among pine trees at night, they whispered long the newly dead, while listening stars came out. We wonder if the cause is known, and if the war was right, that killed us in our prime, they said, and what it was about. They came in throngs that filled all space, those whispering phantom hosts. They came from many a land and place, the ghosts, the ghosts, the ghosts. Something for the kiddies. One day Mama said, Conrad dear, I must go out and leave you here, but mind you now, Conrad, what I say. Don't suck your thumb while I'm away. The great tall tailor always comes to little boys that suck their thumbs, and ere they dream what he's about, he cuts his great sharp scissors out and cuts their thumbs clean off, and then you know they never grow again. Mama had scarcely turned her back. The thumb was in, alack, alack. The door flew open, in he ran, the great long red-legged scissor man. Oh, children, see, the tailor's come, and caught out little suck-a-thumb. Snip, snap, snip, the scissors go, and comrade cries out, oh, 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 snip, snap, snip, they go so fast that both his thumbs are off at last. Mama comes home where Conrad stands, and looks quite sad and shows his hands. Ah, said Mama, I knew he'd come, to naughty little suck-a-thumb. Happy Halloween.